Peace, HHDG. We're on another episode of HHDG Media, the podcast. And as always, I got to give a big shout out to everyone continuously tuning in, sharing, commenting. Let me know that we're over here doing our thing, continuously spreading the word on this culture that is going to continuously thrive day in, day out, month, year after year, decade after decade. So big shout out to everyone that continuously is out there spreading the word on the music, the artists, producers, the DJs that are out there doing their thing. As you can see on our bottom banner, you can go to our website, hhdgmedia.com, where you can go see the latest music, our written interviews, some of our previous video interviews, as well as our merch and upcoming events. Big shout out to everyone that makes this possible, and that is HHDG Media Inc., which is our 5 owners: Skelly Top, Rock Vader KB, T. Smith, the Mayor, and myself, Wiki. For tonight, we have 2 returning guests whose chemistry is definitely impeccable and is shining every single time they come out, whether it be their solo projects or it be the Ill Trilogy, 83. And just last month, it's been almost a month, but on the 27th, they dropped the 3rd part of that Ill Trilogy, 83rd Strike, right here. Go cop that vinyl, still available. And with these two, they've continuously shown how ill it is to not just be able to work together with 2 talents, but you got to have that vibe. You can't force it. And these 2 continuously are putting out dope music. This new album definitely has a diverse sound with many notable producers that they worked with in the past, like Sherman, Wavy the God, Showalter. Who else? Trying to remember what's the name? Retrospect. And also, Passport Rav still doing this thing with production like he just did the week before with his instrumental project, Bullet Train to Tokyo. And if you just look at their work ethic and seeing the Ill catalog, even 2025, dropping Ill projects like Chocolate Blue, the deluxe version of MF Blue, what they had, Amygdala came out, Escape Artist, and as such is life, another Ill project right there. Shout out to Showalter doing this thing on that as well. But tonight, we're going to specifically be talking about the 83 series and 83rd Strike. So if you want to go and check out the previous interviews, you can definitely go and do that and get more familiar with these 2 talented artists. But for tonight, we're going to showcase the new project by Bronx own Bloo Azul.
Yo, my man.
Peace.
Ian, what's the word, man? What's going on?
How you doing? Doing good.
Doing amazing, good. Man. No complaints here. You know what I'm saying? Alive and thriving.
That's what it is. Yep.
Absolutely, man.
And also repping Brooklyn via New Jersey, Passport Rav.
Yeah. And for tonight, we have 2 dope MCs with the ill scratches on the intro.
Yes, sir.
Man. That's your slogan right there, man. For tonight, we have.
Even you doing the intro now, it gave me that feeling. Hit the feeling again. I was like, oh, we got to throw another album now.
Man, yeah, no, I'm still humbled, every time I play the first track and I hear my voice,
No doubt, man.
I definitely
real, man.
respect that, man.
That's energy, man. Absolutely.
You were part of the journey, man.
You
were part of our journey.
Respect. And this journey started, I wouldn't say started, but the first one came out in 2023. How does it feel? Here we are 3 years later, and y'all still putting out ill work. And it's not just that it's ill work, it's the fact of how y'all vibe together. You know, there's times where y'all are trading a few bars. There's times where you do a whole verse, and then Passport Rav will come in. But equally, y'all always shining, no matter what the production is as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would say that we set our egos aside. I think that's what helps build it. You know, we both know exactly what we're capable of doing. You know how we want to execute things. We're both super creative, artistic. You know, and we just know how to use our weapons. You know what I mean? So we just pair well. You know what I mean with that. And I mean, look, we're on our third one now, which is crazy. You know, you can't say that for a lot of other people trying to do collabs together without it being forced, like you said. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? 'Cause that's the thing a lot. It's always forced a lot of times, and this one never feels that way. I mean, I would have to say this is probably one of the easiest ones we did. We did this one so effortless,
Mm.
like insanely effortless. The fact that we're like, oh, we're 14 songs in, which was amazing. But yeah, man, really dope.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I worked with a lot of artists, going off of what Blue said, as far as putting egos to the side. And it's really like the music's one thing. It's like one thing when you can make dope music, but you got like you got to be able to work together and not get hung
Sure.
up on like, oh, rap it this way, or we should be doing this, or some people just get caught
Hmm.
up and just get stuck. And for us, it's just seamless. Like I'm not feeling this while I'm feeling this. I boom next. Well, I'm feel. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause it's business. After once the music's done, now we're conducting business, and
Hmm.
we have to be able to communicate and flow well.
For sure, man.
True indeed.
Yeah,
And
man. But it works. It works. You know, at the end of the
yeah,
day.
Yeah, so it's just dope to be able to work with somebody that's not only a dope artist, but good businessman and just seamless. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. We're two good people in general too. You know what I mean? We mean well,
Yeah.
even though you just don't want to get on our bad sides. That kind of vibes, that Capricorn vibe. You know. So yeah, man, we do it well.
yeah. And just seeing the behind the scenes of the post y'all just put up for the track, what you saying, you know, that personifies everything we're talking about right now.
Definitely. Yeah, that was our first start to the journey. He said, "Yo, I got this beat I hear 83 song on," and that's where it began right there.
Damn, I be forgetting that that's the first song we did.
First joint, man. Crazy. But I
Wow.
love it. You know what I mean? Like, even though we did a lot over email and everything, sending, it was a great way to start the introduction of it, by
Yeah,
coming in person and catching the vibes and all that, which was dope. So,
Mm.
that's
yeah.
ill. That's ill. Now,
Yeah.
how important was it to have these producers on here that you already worked with?
Come on, Spread.
We intentionally said we're gonna make it similar to the first one. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? So because it's like, yeah, the first one was various producers. Then the second one, even when you look at the cover, it's like Spanish Ran is like in the corner holding the first album hostage. Like, nah, I got this now. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So Rand took over part two, and then part three is now going back to the same kind of vibe as part one.
Yeah.
Dope, dope. Now, as a fan of Street Fighter,
Hmm.
I had to gotta ask, you know, the artwork is dope. Goes perfect with the title. And who thought of putting it up this way, and why Ken and Ryu of the typical Street Fighter characters?
Yeah. Well, Rav pretty much helped boost all this right here with the idea of the artwork and all that. And actually, he even found the artist. I mean, I was familiar with her already, but I hate that I can't pronounce her name. I I
Um,
hate. I don't. I won't even
Don't
attempt
feel
it and
bad, my
disrespect
nigga.
her.
Don't feel bad
Yeah,
because I don't
yeah,
know if I know how to
yeah.
pronounce it
Like,
either.
I
Good
won't even
Zoya or
disrespect it, even try to
something.
make an attempt. But yeah. But no. So he pretty much brought that idea up and it's great. And again, with the play, we did the play on words with Third Strike, 83rd Strike, due to
Yep.
one of the old Street Fighter video games, Third Strike. So yeah, with the play on words and that, and then a little combo with the Street Fighter, yeah, it just meshed well. Ken and Ryu, that was just like given, like that was just, that was us right there in
Yeah.
general. So that was
It's
perfect.
like, yeah, because Ryu and Ken, it's like, people want to say Ryu's the main character, but Ken is just as strong
Oh
as
yeah.
Ryu, and Ken be whooping Ryu's ass sometimes. So it's like they're kind of equal.
Yep.
They're equal, but like brotherhood, like rivalry of like brotherly rivalry.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, man.
Indeed. Yep. Yep. Now, knowing y'all you're into anime, still to this day, that Street Fighter movie is probably one of the best
Yo,
Street Fighter animated series, films, whatever that has come out.
bro, that Chun Li and Vega scene was always one of
Oh,
the illest. Always one of the illest shits ever. Like yeah, man. No, that gave us a little more hope after that trash movie that we got with Van Damme. Because I remember the Van Damme came out before that anime. So that was
yeah,
like the revival. Once we saw or heard about that, that got us
yep.
more hyped. But yeah, no, super fire.
It's crazy because back during those times, I was still getting the fan subs on the VHS down in Chinatown, usually on Mott Street. And when I first saw that on the screen, I was like, "Yo, what's this?" And it was like, "It'll be here soon." Like
Word.
mind blown, man.
Oh man, I miss stuff like that, man. The journey of getting something. You know what I mean? And like, just if you might get it or might not. It's the same thing
Yep,
like a video game. It might be in stock, it might not. Yeah, I miss all that,
yep,
man.
Yeah, pre-streaming social media era.
Mm-hmm. Or
yep.
yeah, man.
Now we gotta talk about, and I consider him. Well, actually, two of them I consider like unofficial, official members of the whole '83 series, and that's Marcus Penn and Spanish Ran.
Mm.
Oh yeah. It's I would agree. There's definitely like affiliates associated with this. You know what I mean? That we have. They're like I guess like if we're going to war, we have the extras of who we're gonna call. You know what I mean? That's gonna be by our side. You know what I mean? Them two definitely. And I would even go into producer range of Sermon and Wavy and
True,
and
true.
and retro as well
Yeah.
too. You know what I mean? Yeah, and standouts. I mean, not even disrespect, man. Shout out A and C dot, man. Word.
Word out.
But
Shout out to standouts.
Yeah, shout
yeah,
out
man.
to standouts, man.
Super fire word, man. OD.
And the custodian of records. He be changing his name up and shit. That's my homeboy.
Did you?
Copy.
I don't know if you remember when you first posted this. He made a joke like that wasn't him.
The picture, yo, bro.
Oh. He
Yo,
wasn't
so
joking. That
I
really
made
isn't
that
him.
flyer. Yeah, I made that flyer, and yo, so when I was doing the pictures, I was searching. I didn't know how he looked. So I'm going through his feeds, scrolling, looking for a picture, and he doesn't
Uh-huh.
have anything. So I'm like going crazy. Finally, I see something that it looks like that's him. Like, all right, that's his picture. So I put that up, and I saw that comment. I was crying to myself, like that was so funny. Like that's not me, but we'll keep it mysterious.
I thought it was him too. Shit.
I was like, all right, bro.
I grew up with him and I thought it was him.
Yo, that's so funny. Yeah. That's funny you caught that because I was laughing at myself.
Yeah, but yeah, Custodian, he went by a lot of different Grizzly Adams, Self, the Custodian of Records, and now, he's like, just put Custy. He told me to put Custy. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, you sure you want me to put Custy on everything? He's just like, I'm changing my name to Custy. I'm like, all right, bro. You know what I mean? I feel like he's more known as the Custodian of Records, but yeah.
Absolutely. Back when I was discovering a lot of music on SoundCloud, I used to see Custodian Records or TCOR a lot.
Mm-hmm. TCOR, yep. Yeah, shout out to him, man. He did Paying for My Sins and Silver Lining, two of my favorites.
Silver Lining, that's one of my joints.
Yeah.
Indeed. Now you gotta tell me your history with the Custodian of Records, Passport Rav, because I know being from Jersey and everything, and he told me I spoke with him before and he mentioned your name.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. Speaking of rap groups, he was in the first rap group I was ever in called 6 a.m.
Oh shit.
And basically the dude that really like pushed me into hip hop further, Lethal, you know what I mean? Shout out to Sensei Lethal and shit. Um, he's the one that kind of like formed this group with me, him, Custodian, who we call Self back then. This other white, it was two white dudes and four black dudes, and just fucking, yeah, like high school shit. And like the two white dudes, Self and North, are the two dopest like MCs in my town, and maybe like just, yeah. So and just real hip hop heads, man. Just and Custodian's a little older than me, so he's been in it longer, and um so yeah, way back in the day.
That's dope. And it's funny that he has that name because when you think of a custodian, their experience in history, if you talk to him, his
It's
hip hop
knowledge.
knowledge is amazing, and it goes back a
Mm.
lot, especially Jersey hip hop. He really knows it.
Yeah, for
Yeah, I heard him
sure.
freestyle. He could rap though too. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like yeah, I
Yep.
heard him rap. Word.
Yeah, purist, man. He's a real purist, and yeah, a real character. But you know what I mean? Super historian in this rap shit.
Word, man. No, shout out to him contributing to this dope ass album that we got. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. Now, I was mentioning in the intro how diverse this album is. The producers really let y'all shine on what they presented on here. Um, 14 tracks. Is that all that was that y'all recorded for this? And also, being that the sound is so diverse, you pretty much made sure that it wasn't a typical, in a certain boundary of how this album is going to come out to be.
Yeah,
Mm.
I mean, definitely. We as we were going, we are like, yo, you know what? Let's give them more pause. You know what I mean? Like let's add more to this as we continue when it going on. Yeah, we used everything we did. Like yo, that's the beauty about me and
Yeah.
rap too. We use everything we do. There's no
Hmm.
cool. We'll put it to the side and we'll see what's up with it. Nah, we making history every time. So that's what's dope about it. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. Now yeah, 14 was just it just felt right that number. It wasn't like to keep going or go less. It was just that was where it ended up at.
All
You know,
right.
which we were. Yeah, man.
And as far as the sound, just taking all these different producers and sounds and just trying to make them blend. You know what I mean? Like we did the first time, and that's what my aim
Yeah.
was. Just try and tell a
Nah,
story.
bro. Big shout outs to Rav on that, bro, because he knows how to make things cinematic and the album cohesive. I mean, because when you listen to it, it's an experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Hmm.
even when you go into broken cycles, and you're leaving that into the next song, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are not on that kind of level. They're just more mixtape type vibes. You know what I mean? They're not trying to make like I don't know. It's
Experiences. Try and
yeah.
give
Yeah.
them experience. So,
Yep.
I mean,
Hmm.
for those that break bread with us, stream our music, and especially the ones that break bread with us, because it costs bread to make it. Me and Blue invested
Hmm.
in this project, invested our time and effort and pain and money. So you putting
Yeah.
money back into our investment, you know what I mean, and showing us the love and that you appreciate what we did.
Yeah, man. And that's
Indeed.
why we
Yeah.
go so hard with the physical and everything with the vinyl
Right.
because shout outs to all distributors and people that's looked out for us. And of course, that's always, but this one's straight independent from us. You
Yep.
know what I mean? This is straight blood, sweat, and tears from us. And that's why there's no marketing team behind us. You know what I mean? There's no label, nothing. It's us promoting this and putting this out there. We're our own street team doing what we're
Yeah.
doing. You know what I mean?
True indeed.
Yeah,
True
no
indeed.
vinyl deal. You know what I mean? We put our bread up. We put our
Straight up.
bread up and
Yeah,
bust
yeah.
into that vinyl. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
And
shout out to everybody that cops.
yeah, man. Because in this day and age,
Right.
with so many pre-orders still going on, and the fact that
Wow.
I was blessed to be at the album listening event a day early and see and support the vinyl You know, that's
Big shout.
really unheard of. So, you know, big salute to y'all on that, because
Nah, word.
that you don't see that.
I know, yo, bro, that's crazy. And the artist point of view, I don't really hear a lot of it. I know as fans, I that's when I hear it, when they're fucking pissed. Like, yo, I waited like 8 months for this record and da da
Yeah.
da, or yo, it's still not out. Like, that boggles me crazy. Like, me and him, we on top of shit. Like, yo, you order, you're probably gonna get your shit tomorrow, maybe. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
we're that
song
quick with
back.
it. Yeah, man. So that bugs me out when I hear that. Like, I can't believe like artists would even do that to their fans, the people that are spending money, you know what I'm saying, to put shit in their pocket, you know, which is bugged. It's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Each his own, but that's wild.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Now, for those that did not get to attend, tell us the experience of having that album listening event at was it Please Tell Me Brooklyn on the 26th of February.
It was fire, man. It was surreal. It was dope to see all the people come out. Blues people, my people. Yeah, shout out to Mello for letting us, you know what I mean, rock out. Bob Styles actually is the one who suggested it. It's so random because
So,
the story
Shout out,
behind
Bob.
that spot was I was trying to go support Walter at a show,
mhm.
and my brain for whatever put in please tell me BK instead of putting in the spot where he was at, and I ended up there and saw Bubs, and then it ended
Oh,
up being a
wow.
whole night, and he was just
Oh
like, "Yo,
shit.
if you," he
It
was
was
like,
meant
"If
to
you're
be.
trying to have a listen, if you're trying to listen to party, you should have it here," and that's basically how that happened.
Meant to
That's
be.
good. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, yo, I just remembered that.
That's crazy. Shout out Bub though, man. Word, that's the homie.
That's dope.
Yeah, and that spot is great, man. It's really like it's a nice secluded spot, you know. It's not like insanely huge, but it's a great space to fill
Yeah.
people and have that vibe experience. You know, you could be more like intimate, you know.
Yep, and interactive. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
definitely.
oh, absolutely. Yeah. So it's like when the music's playing, you're there into it. You feel it, you know, and not get distracted too much. And you know, it was a beautiful vibe, man, because we were celebrating at the end of the day. That's what we were
Yep.
doing, celebrating something that we put a lot of work into. And to see people here with us, that's a bonus, you know? Straight up.
Yeah,
Now,
brought the little dog out. You know what I
Yo,
mean?
word,
yeah,
Mitzi on deck.
I ain't gonna lie, it'd be rough like trying to host events, put events together. It'd be a lot, but I'm glad we made
Yeah.
it through.
And shout out to Please Tell Me, man. Shout out to Mello and Olam, you know what I'm saying? He looks out. I've performed there before. He's that's my guy.
shout out
Word.
to Mello. Yeah, he definitely did his thing. I think trying to remember who else I went there for. Oh, China Streets. She had a album
Oh
listening
yeah,
event there.
yep, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. A bunch of people. Like
Yep,
ST's been there. Yeah, Big Body. Wolf has been there. Yeah, a bunch of people.
that's right. Yep.
Word.
Yep. Now,
Yeah.
one of the highlights, because I'm the type of person now, I want to show my love. If I got your physicals and I know that you might be there, or I think because of your association, I might bring something there. So I spoke to Sherman after the show, and I said, "Hold on a second, I got something for you to sign." And he was like, so I took out the Chocolate Blue joint,
Oh, sick.
and
Yeah, yeah.
he said this was his first time seeing the cassette
Oh, word, him
person. Yeah,
for
yeah,
real?
yeah.
That's crazy. Oh shit. I could have. I
Because he said
swear.
he
So
said the
yeah,
only
yeah.
time he's seen it, somebody still had it sealed.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, yeah. He's got it, but it's been sealed. Exactly. Got you.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Shout outs to Bars Over BS, man. They do
Yeah,
quality. Oh, and Ronnie Explorer. He's the designer.
yes.
Big shouts to him because he's an
He
animal. Yeah,
is.
he's a maniac.
His mind. I don't. He's got
Yeah,
such
yeah,
a
it's great. You give him a
amazing
little
creative
couple, and
design.
he's like, I'm gonna go Picasso on it. I got you. You know, like,
Yeah,
nah, which is dope. Yeah, but
crazy.
yeah, no, I'm super happy how those tapes came out. You know what I mean? Both CD and tape. You know, it's
Yeah,
dope. And shout out to Sherman, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the guy.
yeah.
Word.
And then Basel BS also blessed you with the CDs and cassettes for the 83rd strike as well.
Yes, sir.
It
Yeah,
sold
man.
out. So if you didn't get it, you missed out.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, super excited about that, bro. Yeah, because it's funny this game. Like you'll drop CDs and tapes. You know, you'll get his comments like, "Yo, is the vinyl coming? Yo, you got the vinyl? Vinyl yet?" And then like, you'll have the vinyl, yo, CDs and tapes? Y'all got CDs and tapes. So there's no excuses right now.
You
We
can
got the
never make
CDs and
these.
tapes, the vinyl, what you want. You want it
Oh
signed?
man.
Here. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So I
Yeah.
said we were ready for all angles, so wherever they're gonna try to come from,
Oh yeah. It's been fun, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm having fun this
Yeah,
time
man.
That's
around.
good.
Yeah.
Good.
That's why we started this, man, because it's fun. It makes us, makes us feel away.
Yep.
Mm.
Now, Blue, you was mentioning that what you saying was the first track that y'all recorded and you actually did it in person.
Mm-hmm.
What other tracks did y'all do in person?
We did the one with Retro, Triple Threat. I mean, Death Comes in Threes. Sorry, I'm mess my.
Yeah.
Were those the only two?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yep.
I think
Those
those were the
only
only two
two.
that we came in person. Yeah, pause. Yeah.
But nah, Death Coming Threes was a fun day.
Yeah,
Hanging with
yeah.
Retro is mastermind ass and fucking
Mm-hmm.
we had a cookout, you know what I mean? It was like a summertime of I guess 2025. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
last summer.
Oh
So the
yeah.
vibes was nice.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, that's
definitely
what
how
you're
during
talking
He
about
that whole heat wave.
at
During that
the
whole
yeah,
listening room,
like
right?
he made the beat on the spot, made the beat on
Yo,
the spot. We wrote the song on the spot.
mind you, he's making a beat a spot and cooking, grilling,
Yeah.
cooking
We
outside
grilling
on
while
the
we making
porch
the
too.
song.
wow.
Word. So yeah, we made that a team effort, man. It was a great day. Word.
Now I want to go into the songs track by track, but before we get into that, another key importance is what was it? Track 9. That was Superheroes Forever, right? With Jay Morelli on it on the
Yes.
keys.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember you talking about that during the listening event.
Yeah.
Shout out Jay, man.
What about it?
So if you didn't mention it, I wouldn't have realized it that someone was actually playing those keys on there. And
Oh,
then
at the end he
man,
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
And now every time I listen to it, I think about that.
Mm. Damn, you would think it's a part of the sample, like that
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
part.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
That's
actually
dope.
yeah. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, it's true. I think I would have thought the same, to be honest. Yeah, man. Shout out to Jay, bro. Yeah, now he's really dope at adding additions to something great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He's
peace
nice
to
on the
my
pianos,
bro.
bro. Yeah,
He just had a baby, you know what I mean?
yeah, man.
Shout out to Jay Morelli, man. One of the nicest
Word.
on
Big
keys.
shout.
If someone was to listen to 83rd Strike right now, is there a specific track that you would tell them to listen to, or would you tell them, just start from the beginning?
I mean,
Because I would say
I
start from the beginning.
I would say both. Because I mean, "Celebrate the Wins" is a good 83rd Strike starter like song, but it is the first song. So yeah,
Mhm.
just start from there and
Nah,
keep going. You know what I mean?
I would
Yeah.
say the first song is the most obvious banger on the project for sure. And the fact that we started with that, it's just like, yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean,
Yeah, but definitely say start right from the beginning, and
we ain't
and again,
going
it's an experience. So like I know nowadays it's quick albums. I won't be one to talk because I made a lot of quick 25-minute album projects and stuff like that. But at least with this was 14 projects, but it's 14 projects you want to keep listening to. You still want to dig further to like, oh, let me see what's next.
Yeah,
Then as you get tired and just not want to continue.
Mm.
indeed, indeed.
Or
Plus, you can't go wrong if you got Marcus Penn doing scratches, and then you hear my vocals right after that.
bro, facts, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to you and yo, man, Marcus. Yo, I feel like he's getting crazier. Am I bugging? Like I feel like he's
Nah, he's
getting more
definitely
Yeah,
got
man.
nicer.
crazier.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
every time I hit 100 fans, I'm like, oh my gosh, bro.
yeah, that
Word
that
up.
track, yeah.
Yeah, he went nuts on those scratches.
And then just watching his practice posts, just
Oh, of course. You better watch out for
amazing.
his son. His son's about to be a
Yeah,
beat.
yeah, indeed.
Word. Yeah, man.
So let's get into these tracks.
Good.
We just talking about celebrate the wins. Um, like you said, great introduction for not only the album but also for the old '83 series. If you weren't familiar,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That, I mean, it's a great open, man. Shout out to Good
I
Food,
just
man. Yeah.
I just want to say that is one of the most perfect like blue verses and hooks ever, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So and beat combination, just that shit is a smash.
Yeah, that definitely is, man. And yeah, it just helps elevate it, man. Like, yeah, again, it's almost like as a fan, I'm like I'm developing with it as much as you guys are. You know what I mean? Because we made the
Mhm.
songs, but now it's like us sitting with it as well. So like I'm appreciating it more and more as I give listens. You know, so I'm like literally in real time appreciating it more and more as it goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like when the music comes out, it's like re-hearing it over again, like hearing it from the release perspective of like the fan and shit. So
Hmm.
it is like hearing it again, and I'm like, damn, this project is pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. Because it's like before that, it was just in your thoughts. Now it's
Yeah, I was
out.
just like, yeah,
You
this
know,
shit is good. I was thinking like, yeah, it's pretty fire, and then when it comes out, I'm like, nah, this shit
you're like,
is.
oh, yeah, I'm not bugging. Yeah, it is fine. You know, like that whole thing. But yeah, that song definitely elevates that. Yeah.
Indeed,
You know?
indeed. And another part that I like about this is you both of you were speaking on in a positive aspect, you know. And when I introduced the two of you, you brought in, you know, talking about being grateful to be alive and everything. You know, that's important. You know,
Absolutely, man.
you got to stay determined and resilient out here, and you keep that positive energy going. You know that creates a lot of creative and powerful music, like the two of you presented with the new album.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And we both earn that positivity, or at least trying to be it. You know what I mean? I don't even, I don't even want to use the word try. We are. You know what I mean? Not a fan of try, but yeah, yeah. Just keeping that mindset because it took a lot for us to get there. And
Word.
yeah, absolutely, yeah, man.
Blood, sweat,
What
and
did you say, Rab,
tears.
on it? You said eat what you kill because it's not given.
Mhm. Yeah, man.
Mhm. Yeah, word.
Gotta work for it.
Yep,
That's what I was told.
Yeah, man. What you put out in the world is what you get back. You know, so
exactly.
gonna be on
Yep.
that negative shit, man. That's just we gonna be around, you know. And yo, we too grown for that, man. You know, I don't got to prove a lot. You know what I mean? Because I know the worth. You know what I mean? And honestly, I feel like it's even on your aura and your presence too. To kind of show a lot
True.
too. Like, you know what I mean? When you're not saying much, like, all right, he's got it. They got it. You know?
Yep. Indeed, indeed. Track two, paying for my sins, produced by Custy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
That's a
Cause
funny one. Remember? Because
what?
no, because I mean, yo, the beat is super dope.
Oh
But
yeah,
at
yeah.
first he gave it to me, and I was just like, yo, I'm not. It's nothing. I'm really just like right away. You know what I'm saying? Because yo, it's
Hmm.
like almost like a 3 bar loop, which I
Yeah.
don't mind. I'm weird. I'm weird as fuck. Whatever. The weirder the beat, the better for me. I want to like challenge myself. But I was just
Hmm.
like, that's cool. But then Rab was like, yo, all right, I'm gonna fuck with it real quick. And you hear it. You hear it already. You know what I mean? He went insane on it. And the hook itself. The hook is like that's like a national hook. You know, you could put out into the world. So that sparked me. I was like, oh, got it. So I put that in there. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that
just want to say
that beat
that.
was a very unique beat to rhyme to, and and it's just cinematic. It was, I think, it's a
Hmm.
great track too.
Mhm.
Shout out to Custy.
Yeah, man. Nah, big shout. Beat is crazy.
When you first heard it, what was your initial response?
Mm.
So to me or to Raf?
To both of you, yeah. And how were you ready to, write to that?
Well, since I was first, I would say the beat just sounds like the sun rising on a roof or something,
Okay.
and you just starting your day. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's just like a rising kind of energy.
Yeah, me, I would pause. I would say I piggyback off of like what he was speaking about, and where he was, the direction he took it. So that because he had gave me the verse and hook back.
Mhm.
So once I heard that, I was like, all right, cool. I know what I want to speak about from here. Yeah, man.
All right.
Shout out Custy.
Indeed. Track 3, What You Saying, produced by Passport Rav. This gave me a very childhood emotional vibe when I first started hearing the beat at first.
Mm.
And then when you started off your verse talking about,
And the land of the
you
big
mentioned
scam.
dream, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I be forgetting what I be writing. I have to like
Yeah.
be invested.
And
It's
then
just
so
the
does the
beat.
dream make a wish then. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The beat just tells me what to write, and yeah, that was one of my best beats at the time. I felt like, and for me, I always I have no problem. Sometimes as a producer, we'd be like, "Nah, I'm holding this beat back for well, if I get a studio session with fucking Jay-Z or something." You know what I mean? But it's like, nah, I'm like, I'm gonna put my best foot forward for '83, and I was like, yeah. So yeah, and that's the one that we linked up. You know what I mean? Blue came out from the Bronx, takes that journey. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Out to Brooklyn, and
Yeah, I
yeah,
know
Yeah.
about that.
I
but
know.
I ain't gonna hold you. I did my thing, did my hook. And when Blue came with his verse on that one, I was like, that was one of them goddamn moments. That was one of them goddamn. He came
Yeah.
on, so he was like a
But
resurrection of pun or something. I ain't never heard
yeah.
this nigga rap. I ain't never heard this nigga rap like this
Yeah.
before.
You know what it was, yo? It's good. There's sometimes there's beats that you hear, like you can hear beats all the time that are dope, but there's certain beats that you're like, I have to write something right now. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I gotta write something. So it was kind of like a 2 for 1. Like I was already in his crib to do that, and then he put the beat on and played it, and I was like, whoa! Like it was one of those beats I want to write to right away, and that's what I was there to do. So like, it was like, all right, bet, boom. So that I think that combination is what sparked all that, the excitement. You know what I mean? Like I was excited to do it,
Yeah.
and yeah, so yeah, I think that's what helped that combination there. Word.
Dope.
Yeah.
Next track, 100 Fans, produced by Wavy the God.
Shout
Mhm.
out my man Wavy. Word. Yeah, man. He actually Wavy was there too on one of the
Yeah.
days. What
He
it was that
sure
same
enough
day, right, man?
was. He sure enough was here. I don't know if it was that day. Maybe he left
Oh no, I think it
earlier.
was another time. Yeah,
Mm.
I think we were just like I think we were game planning, brainstorming shit. Like
Mhm.
we linked up, and Wavy was there too, and then he contributed. Like he threw some beats, and we would listen. Like, oh, this is dope. This is dope. All right, cool. Rap put him into the file, kept them in the stash, and that was definitely one of them. So yeah, then after we linked up, he would send me the beat, and then yeah,
Yeah, that's an anthem. I can't wait to perform that. The scratches are crazy on
yeah,
that. The drums
crazy.
are crazy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That was thumping that night.
Yeah. And Wavy, I'm just thankful that that man is my friend. He's a legend. He's crazy. He can make a beat out of anything, and just
Insanely
super
talented.
talented.
Word.
Deep, deep. And if you ever get a chance to catch one of his beat sets, you won't be disappointed.
Yo,
This
big
Saturday, this Saturday at
yes.
Sleepwalk in Bushwick, come see me, Wavy, and Show
So,
Walter.
yes, indeed.
Word. Depending on his drops, but yeah.
Man,
Word. Yeah, man. Nah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Wavy so nice he had to do it thrice. You know what I mean? Like they had to get him
yeah.
3 times on that joint, you know? Word.
Track 5, Broken Cycles, produced by Sherman.
Mm.
I thought I was about to hear a Spanish joint for a second when this dropped.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Big shout out as well too, man. Sherman. He's another one too that's like multi-talented in directions of beats, you know what I mean? And yeah, no, that was one that I don't know if I think he sent it for 83. Yeah, I believe so, if I'm not mistaken, because he'll send beats regularly. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he sent it 483. He was like, "Yo, if you want to check this out," and I was like, "Oh, yeah, this beat's dope." So I already had kind of a rhyme to it. I sent it to Raz. So you fuck with it? He's like, "Hell yeah!" So I wrote to it, sent it to him. That was one of those again where real quick exchange, and then made it happen, man. Yeah, man. Sherman. I mean, just obviously, that's why I keep working with the
One of
man.
my favorites. One of my
Yeah,
favorites on that album for
absolutely,
sure.
man.
Yeah, that's another one
Yeah.
of the where it's like the combination of blues hook and the beat is just is fire, and it was just easy for me to just finish off the song because it was
Hmm.
already fire.
Yeah, I like the way he did the transitions on there from bringing in the horns, taking them out to when the hook comes in.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's good at making a vibe, man. You know,
Sherman leveled up like crazy.
insanely.
Leveled
Yeah,
up
yeah,
like crazy from when I first met him.
bro.
Shout out to that man,
Yeah,
dedication.
man. That's how I met him. I met him when he was in a beat set. I was like, man, this dude's dope. And just humble exchange. You know what I mean? And look at that. It's crazy.
One of my favorites, track 6, Death Comes in Threes, produced
Mm,
by Retrospect.
mm. Yes, sir. Oh man, retro. Yeah, man. Like we said before, like that was at his crib, and yeah, we did a little like it was blazing hot. It was during that whole heat wave time. So he's like, yo, we just make it a barbecue thing. Let's pull up, chill, listen to some beats, see, make a song or two. And it was definitely that. And yeah. Through the soul and shit, we found one that was like, oh, this one's it. It felt right.
I low key wish we filmed it that day,
I
man.
know,
I'm
man.
like,
Yeah.
we should have made the video right there on the spot.
There you
Niggas
go.
should have like, because it was a great
Yeah.
day for real, and like he made the beat on the
Nah,
spot.
yeah. Yeah, I was like, yo, did you record anything? He was like, just fucking us cooking barbecue. I was like, yeah, that's it. That's all we
Mhm.
got. But yeah, man, that's what I want to start doing more too. Just
In
just filming the
person vibes.
filming the yeah,
Oh,
just the
and
process in general. Because you just I mean, I forget, but it's a great way to just show
yeah, the content, man. Content is where it's at for real.
yeah,
We already doing it. It's just them people just seeing it.
yeah.
It's funny that you mentioned the video because now that, you know, thinking of the song, I could definitely see a vibe of that. Probably even in black and white video too.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, man. I,
get these
so,
visuals.
I know, man. I want to do a bunch of them, man. I mean, we working already.
Mhm.
Like
It's
say
gonna
too much,
happen.
but yeah, it's happening. Yeah, absolutely.
Track 7, Real Good, produced by Wavy the God.
Mhm.
This one
Yeah,
got
that's
the energy to it, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, feels like an anthem. Wavy with his crazy digging. We be finding these samples and combining. It already had a hook on there, and it kind of felt doomish to me. Like I love
Hmm.
doom
Mhm.
sounding kind of samples, and
Hmm. Like
yeah,
weird Mad Lib-ish vibe. Yeah,
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, man. Now again, Wavy's he's a mad scientist, and he knows how to he knows how to create chemistry in the right way. You know what I mean? And yeah, that beat is we like me and Rab both enjoy like that adult swimmish vibe. You know what I mean of beats and I feel like that kind of brings that ish, just like somewhere in that range.
hmm
Mm.
Or
Ritual dances one time in this game time.
word, that's it. Oh yeah.
Another favorite of mine, track 8, Hood Superman, produced by Sherman.
Mm.
mm.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy you say that. The music's so crazy to me because that's one of the ones where I actually wasn't sure about.
Mm.
Because it's so different. It's very different. And even when I played it for my man's one of my peoples, That was the one. That was the one joint where he was just like, "Oh, I don't know, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Ah, whatever. It's still going out. I'm gonna still put it because the
Yeah,
people decide." And you're
yeah,
the
Mhm.
yeah,
second person. You're the second. Even that night, that was somebody's favorite track at the listening party. Somebody was just like, "Man, that was the one right there." And I'm like, "You see, it's just
yeah, yeah,
music's
yeah.
subjective."
Yep.
It really is though. Yeah, it's so true. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I kind of I just heard the beat, just thought it was dope. I'm already always trying to go with some like versatile, weird shit. So I was like, yeah, let me just go with that. You know, it just felt right. You know. So once it's hit a rap, he agreed. You know, like that this is it. And then he added his spice, and yeah. And I mean, I personally thought it was fire, chorus and everything. Like I didn't even think
Mhm.
anything otherwise than that. Like, it's cool. Not even that.
Yeah.
You know, that's the funny thing hearing that because I felt the total opposite was. You
Yeah,
know.
nah, I thought it was fire
I
for
get it
sure,
though.
but it's definitely different. It's definitely like nothing, and but yeah, it still fits the vibe, and it's
Mhm.
like to me that's that one like kind of a curveball song
Yeah.
where it's unexpected,
Mm-hmm. Of course, yeah. It's always like that though. It's always the fucking
and those
word
be the
this way.
ones.
All right.
Yep. That's what it usually is.
Cool.
And Blue, your verse, because the BPMs on this is low, and the way
Yeah.
you attack that, and just effortlessly went through the whole thing like that.
I
That
appreciate
was
that.
ill.
Good looking. I mean, yeah, I'm a fan of blending in with like the sounds of the song. So like depending how the song is like the music is vibing, if it's going to a higher vocal or a lower tone, more of that. I like to match it. I'm a big fan of that, and that's why I like fucking with Sherman a lot because he does a lot of those kind of weirdness he adds into the beat. And so I'm just a fan of like being a chameleon to it, where it's just like
Hmm.
I'm attached to the beat. I'm the song. That's why a lot of times it's hard for somebody like me, like how like back in the days DJs used to remix songs, put another beat to it, like another Biggie's beat to the beat. It really depends with some of my kind of songs because I specifically like to
Yeah, you
match.
definitely do.
Yeah, I like to
I
match
was
with the
just
song
working on the
itself.
remix. I was
You,
just
you know,
working on that remix, and yeah, it's
you
definitely
know what I'm
like,
saying? Yeah. See, I
yeah.
like to match with per specific beat. So it's only certain songs that I like. All right, let me go back to my old normal pattern. You know what I'm saying? Like raps. But I just get bored sometimes. You know what I mean? That's why I like doing the different shit. Like I
Yeah.
get bored of the. I know how to do all that already. It's cool, but I'd rather do something different where no one's going. Yeah.
Nah.
That's mad funny you
It's
mentioned
the
that though.
challenge. Yep.
Yeah, the challenge. Yeah.
Yep. Track 9, Superheroes Forever, produced by Passport Rav.
Man.
Another one of
Think
my
of
favorite
That
beats.
change up, that change up in the beginning though.
bro.
Yo,
He. Again, I think that was right. One of the last ones that we did, right? If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah, for
Yo,
y'all.
bro.
Hmm.
Yo, man. When the beat dropped and all, I was like, oh shit! Like it's an instant, like it's one of those like that's it. And then when I heard his rap, I was like, yep, skyrocket, it's gone. Like I was like, that's it.
Yeah, that's
So
one of them
yeah, that
ones.
was an easy one. That was another excitement one. Like oh, I'm excited now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's definitely one of the best, my favorite beats I ever made. You know what I mean? I was just hyped telling Blue like we gonna do a video to this ASAP. You know what I
word.
mean? Because that shit too fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Now,
Yeah,
yeah.
shout out to Pinland Marcus Pin on the scratches to bring
yeah,
that element,
that
man.
was
I want
dope.
it to be real hip feel, real hip
Yeah.
hop vibe, and him adding that element, and then Jay Morelli at the keys, real jazzy, and the way
Mm-hmm.
the keys, blend into the next song. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Again, the whole experience you get. Why are you gonna skip? It's already guiding you to a dope place.
Yeah.
Word, man. Nah, yeah, that and that intro alone is so dope, man. It draws you in. It does feel like some superhero shit.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like I can see that in a movie.
Yeah. And this is what sets a really dope DJ aside from the others is
Mm-hmm.
how he played with your production like that.
Hmm.
Big facts, man. Shout out Marcus, man. He is insane, man.
Hmm.
Yo,
Like you
but that
said, yeah, he's a part of '83. I mean, he's the
Yeah,
DJ for '83. No,
bro. Oh, yeah, that's
no other
solidified.
ways around it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yo, you said if she want to fuck David, she better let him, man. Yo, and I don't think too many people will catch
Bro,
on exactly how you did that, yo, because it
word.
wasn't how you just said his name. You
I
you
know.
you pause it in certain
Yeah.
areas to make it, you know,
Yeah, yeah. It
go
was
with
the
what
like
you
the
were
it
talking
was
about before. Yep.
the cadence. Yeah, the
Yeah.
cadence of it. Yeah.
Yep.
And you
Yeah,
let him, man.
brother.
Yeah.
Man.
Don't be crying on
Hip
the
hop.
phone either. Yeah, bro, that whole shit is crazy.
Yeah, I
That
have
whole
fun
shit
on
is
that one, man.
crazy.
I have fun.
That's
For
very
Track
real.
funny, man.
10. Shout out C dot and A dot from the standouts for pick one.
Yeah, man. Big shout outs to the standouts, man. Yeah, that beat is so fire, man. I
Yeah,
was happy
man.
when Rap chose that one because we had a selection. We were like, yo, what you think? He was like, yo, this one. I was like, hey, yeah, this one is hard. Yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to them. Yeah, yeah.
That's
Started.
one I listen to a lot. Even just the beat, it has like this random 808 that's just like there. It's not like a typical just loop. Like it has some bass to it.
Yeah, yeah, man. Nah, yeah, that one we went with, like a little concept because beat. I would pause. I would say the beat spoke to Rav, so like, yo, let's go this direction. I was like, oh yeah, I could hear that, and so we
Oh
took it.
yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
came up with my player shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was real
Word.
natural.
Yeah. So yeah, saw that magic happen. Or
So before we go into track 11, I gotta say, sometimes I feel like the standouts don't get enough shine like they really should be because they've been doing their thing for a minute.
a minute, man.
Yeah.
And
I
yeah,
mean,
nah, bro. They're both
and they
they're
work with
monsters.
all types of artists
Yeah,
from
man. They
all
just had
regions
that great look
everywhere
with
and
West
just really
Side.
do their thing.
They jumped on West Side's project recently,
Yep.
which was a great look for them. And I was happy for them. Like yeah, that's dope, man. Like it's people you want to see that deserve that shit, man. You want to see them winning shit.
Yep. Like matter of fact, Bub Rock. They just did. I think they did something recently with Bub Rock, who was also at the album listening
Yeah,
event.
yeah, yeah.
That
Word.
was dope
Yeah,
seeing them there.
I met
Yeah.
him there. Yeah, I didn't even realize. I was like, oh snap.
That was
Yeah,
my first time meeting him in person.
yeah, yeah.
That's what's up. Same for me. Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Nah, he showed a lot of love. Word. Shout out.
Dope. Dope.
Yeah.
We are on Smoker Lips, produced by
Mm.
Showalter.
Hmm.
Shout out Showalter, man. Another beast.
Yeah, he is. That boy is special.
Yeah, man. No, yeah. Well, yeah. Rap sent. Yeah, Rap sent
Yes.
that with the whole joint, and yeah, I just like I just wrote off that. You know what I mean? Like you just
Mhm.
hear it all that, even with the harmonizing. Like I caught the vibe. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna
Yeah.
reciprocate,
Like I said,
do what I gotta do.
make some
You know.
noise if you've been in this. Remain
Mm-hmm.
gimmickless. My propane is limitless.
Limitless.
Shorty off the top like Rogaine when giving it. Big growth. Don't do the most. We sip
Bit
Moses.
mosters.
Strawberries added to the French toast. Type 1. Let's
Yeah.
make it a slow one. Hit me
Mm.
up without saying, let me hold something.
Big
Yo, that's a
Mac.
classic verse. I ain't gonna hold you. That's one of my favorite verses I ever wrote, man.
Nah, yeah.
Nigga said, hit me up without saying, let me hold something. Since high school, whole neck, chopped the whole onion.
Yeah, nah, that
Real
shit
shit. But
crazy, crazy.
yeah, and the beat just spoke. The beat's so classic, it was just easy. That was easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a quick one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Track 12, we have our very own Ken and Ryu, produced by Wavy the God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, another banger. Yeah, man. Again, another one we had already in the stash from that day that we saw Wavy. That he gave us some heat. And yeah, one of the ones that Rav already wrote to, sent it out. It's like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
This
but
is
I think
one.
we switched it for you to go first instead. Did we do that, or I thought you had it first?
Was it?
Don't be
I thought.
scared, don't you know
I,
risk takers?
fuck. I know. With the one. What was it with the standouts one? I know we switched that one, but I forgot now with this one.
Maybe so, but yeah, you know, and
Okay.
David James
Gotcha.
heard that. David James heard that early. He was like, "Oh, this is the one right here." I was like, "Word."
Got you. Oh yeah, that's crazy. I forgot about that. Yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah, that's one of them ones that's just like it just hits right, man. And yeah, good
That's
substance from both
soulful.
of us, you know. Word, man.
Yeah, that's a soulful beat.
Yep, yep.
So I'm saying, man, if you're a fan of wordplay, if you're a fan of like actually trying to dig and find jewels within the words,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? This is right up your alley. You know what I mean? Like it's like straight up like it's like watching a Marvel movie and then you're going back to try to find the Easter eggs. You know what I mean? Like, cause there's a lot of Easter eggs. You're gonna be like,
Yeah, there's
oh
a lot
shit, you
in
find
there.
shit out later. You know, the shit later that I realize, bro, yo, I'm just realizing now, bro, about the transparent. Like, yo, bro, it just hit me. I was like, bro, that it was a line that he had said,
Oh yeah.
yeah, but it
Oh no,
just
I'm
caught me
paying for my
later.
sins.
Yeah, paying for my sins. Yeah, full transparent, like your daddy sex. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I'm just like, nigga. But yeah. So you a fan of all that? That's what it is, you know.
Yeah, what did you say? Trust is gluttony. I ain't even done when I'm full.
Full, yeah. So word, man.
Bars.
Yeah, man. It's one quality, man. You know.
Another one of my favorite joints, track 13, Zipper Joint, produced by Showalter.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. That
That's
one
one of
felt
the,
personal.
yeah, that was like a tear jerker. You know what I mean? Nigga was shedding tears recording that shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
Mm.
That one.
It was a rainy day in Essex County, New Jersey, on the freeway looking for some drugs to score. I started thinking, dog, I can't take it no more. Some real shit, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Mm.
we both gave that perspective. I'm talking about Essex County, New Jersey, driving on the freeway, and he's talking about being in the Bronx and you know what I mean, almost getting kidnapped and shit like that.
Hmm.
So it's like,
Hmm.
yeah, I love that record.
Yeah, man. Yeah, just it felt like an outlet to speak on that, you know. And that's what there's a lot of these beats. These beats are just outlets, and just however it's just speaking to you, you know. Well, I feel like for a true artist or a real artist like us, you know, I feel like most people, you know, like that's how they approach it. So yeah, man, that's where those words came from. That
Yeah,
beat definitely brought it out. Yeah, man.
so the final track, Silver Lining, produced
Mm.
by Custy.
Yeah. I think it's a perfect outro.
Mm.
That beat, you know what I mean? It was a perfect outro to
Perfect.
go out. I already visual a video for it, you know what I mean? Get the budget
Dope.
right. But yeah, just super warm piano loop. You know it's
Hmm.
you know it's from a vinyl because it's so goddamn warm and just present. And yeah, stuff like that to me is yeah, perfect to just tell your story on.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. That the way Rav approached it too, that beat, man, and like it definitely gives you that. I feel like I'm in a bar for real. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
the piano playing, like very suited up. You know, like very mature kind of song. You know.
In the 60s.
Yeah,
Yep,
absolutely, yeah,
yep,
and the way the beat went, it gave you a lot of breathing room to speak up on some shit. You know what I mean? To instead of go crazy with it. Yeah, man. Shout out to Cussy again on that one. Word. Yeah, that was. I agree though. That was the perfect outro song. Like it's a perfect way to end that.
yep.
You know,
They,
to be
nah.
continued.
Mm.
Shit.
Mhm.
Dope, dope. How does it feel, that I've seen y'all doing, the proper thing, y'all out there marketing, promoting y'all at the radio shows and everything. How does it feel, to be out there, people vibing with the music, y'all able to, perform certain songs while y'all out there? Has the feedback been?
It's been
Yeah,
great. It's been dope,
amazing, man.
man.
Yeah, man, amazing. It was dope that we started the run even before the streaming, and we were getting love. Had it on Bandcamp, and people were
Mhm.
listening from there and all that, and it was dope that we were getting love already. From people not even most of the world. Not everyone's on Bandcamp like that. So the fact that it was already getting buzzed that much that people did want to hear it. So once it released to the streams, yeah, man, it exploded more. And yeah, bro, super excited. I mean, we literally prepared knowing that this was gonna build crazy. We knew we had something special in our hands. Literally
Yeah.
preparing and planning, like, yo, we know it's gonna get crazy. We're gonna be doing this. We manifested all the shit. Everything that happened, we dead manifested. You know what I mean? Um,
Word.
so yeah,
Yeah, and
it's a good feeling, man.
even yeah, I feel like we just circle back on all the work we put in. Big shout out to Static Selector. He had
Yeah,
us
man.
opening
Indeed.
and
Big
performing
shout.
at Bushwick Collective early, like what I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like during our first project. He had us
Yeah, man.
performing on the big stage in front of most people I ever stood in front of,
Nah,
and
same.
yeah, and then to be able to him having us on his radio show. Yeah, it's just fire. It's been dope to like organically have people that rock with us that it's just like just send a quick message, yo, we doing this, all right, boom. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you put in the work, you eat what you kill. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Facts, bro. Yeah.
Indeed. Man. So I know people are looking for the visuals, and y'all definitely spoke on what's going to be coming up soon. Um, how's the vinyl sales been doing right now?
Really good, man.
So
That's dope.
Considering doing it just me and him,
Uh-huh.
really, really good, man.
That's
You
dope.
know, and like
yeah.
we prepare got a good amount, so like yeah, so we still have some we're gonna get, so we're blessed to get rid of a lot of them, but we still have a couple that
Mhm.
we could let off too as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
keep copping them vinyls. But yeah, no, it's
yeah,
been
yeah,
great.
absolutely. Yeah,
That's
man.
dope.
It just shows again that we're not bugging. We know we could do this.
And
We're
we
prepared.
gotta
We're smart.
And we got a good system for everybody that's ordering the vinyls. You see it's coming quick. Everyone that ordered so far all got the shipment on the way. You know what I mean? And shout
Hmm.
out to Blue. Blue made the investment and got the printer and you know what I mean, and make sure we're doing everything professionally and getting it out timely. So
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
man. Yeah, no, we're doing it correct. That's why the fans they fuck with us and they're gonna keep on. Like on my end, I always do what I have to do on his end. And then us together, they just know it's gonna happen. We're not fucking around.
mhm.
That's ill. And for those tuning in, I just put up the Bandcamp link for y'all to definitely go out there and support that vinyl as well.
Mm. Yes, sir.
It's great to hear y'all speak on the business side and be able to work with each other, because I know a lot when it comes to the music, like they say, it's more business than the music, but also having the right people working with you to be able to put the music out. So definitely salute to the two of you, as well as everyone on your team that's been able to create the vinyl, and your partnership with Bars Over BS as well.
Word
Yo,
up.
we appreciate that, man. Word, absolutely, man.
Salute, man.
Yeah, man. Nah, I'm blessed that what I'm saying. We had a connection early, and what's crazy is that connection put the trust in doing what we did. You know what I mean? It was like it wasn't really no second guessing when we were like, "Yo, you want to do this?" You know what I'm saying? Da da da. Get the vinyl, all this, and conduct our business. It was just no second guessing towards it. It was like, "Ah, let's do this." It's kind of like we
Mhm.
had trust in each other that we knew it was going to be executed properly.
Yeah,
True,
it's a
true.
very special connection when you can again make music together and break bread together. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? We ain't
True.
gotta worry
Mm-hmm.
about
Hmm.
nobody like ripping each other off and no shit like that. You know what I mean? Like the trust is there. So it's dope when you could do both.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Big
Yep,
facts.
that's great. Now, before we go, Passport Route, I want to ask you briefly about Bullet Train to Tokyo.
Word.
Um, how did that come to be? And when did you actually go over to Japan?
I was in Japan for my birthday in January. So a little, like 2 months ago,
Hmm.
and yeah, set up a show, my first show out there for my birthday and sold merch. It was amazing. And I received so much love out there. And yeah, so much love out there that, you know, I just wanted to dedicate something to the trip. And I was like, I gotta put a beat tape out. I ain't put a beat tape out in some years. And that trip right there, just coming across all of them amazing producers. The producer scene out there is insane. And that inspired me I feel like I became a better producer just by going to Japan. Like, immediately I'm better. And yeah, you know, so that was my dedication to Tokyo.
I got to get
Arigato
out there one day.
gozaimasu. Arigato
So,
gozaimasu.
now, Blue, I know I just seen the visuals for your verse for Stay Pacing off of Spanish Brands Dope. Vows on the Gold project. Is there going to be a full music video with Manhattan on there?
Oh, yo, big shout out Rand, my man. Nah, it's probably just gonna stay like that. Like it's
Okay.
those kind of videos is more like content to draw attention. People love a lyric video, you know. They love just to read it. So yeah, you know, it's just kind of like just one of those. But yeah, no, not with that one specifically. But we have, of course, other things on the way. Yeah, that we'll be doing videos for. Yeah.
Church always cooking up something.
Always.
Church on the move.
Come on, man. Word.
So, man. So 83, 2, and now 83rd strike.
Come on, man.
Sir.
Man,
a super supporter right here, man.
Hell yeah,
big
man.
salute to y'all, man. Yeah.
And salute to you as well, in word, man, because you know you support and you keep it ultra real, man. You know, real recognize real for real, man. And you know, see that, man. Love that. Word.
Definitely. I mean, and I don't always get to go to every show, but you know, I always try and make that effort to get out there and show my support, and then just enjoy the whole vibe and atmosphere.
Yeah, man. Nah, you do, bro. I'll be seeing you out there, man. You out there. You Jubei for real. Word.
So before we go, again, much respect. Give you shout outs, and if y'all got anything coming up, like the beat showcase that's coming up this Saturday, let the world know right now.
Yeah. 83rd strike trending on Bandcamp right now. That's fire. #1 on Boom Bap and Underground Hip Hop. Keep bumping that 83rd strike and all of our solo projects as well. You know what I mean? We got the beat show, Kicks and Snares. What is that? March 21st, this Saturday at Sleepwalk in Bushwick. Me, Wavy to God, and Showalter pull up. And yeah, follow me on everything. Passport Rav.
Yeah, man. Go tune into that 83rd Strike, one of the illest albums out right now, and that's not even a fucking lie.
Indeed.
You can find me anywhere, socials, anywhere you find music. Blue Azul, BL2Os_AZUL. Yeah, man, we active, we consistent, we super creative, and if you like hearing different shit from the norm, then you gotta fuck with us. You know what I mean? Both as the group and individually. You know what I mean? It's like you're getting a lot of good stuff, yo. So yeah, tap in.
Yeah, it is. Much respect to Blue Azul and Passport Rav. Be fly, stay hungry. The church. On behalf of HHDG Media, we're gonna say peace.
Peace, brother. Thank you, man. Much love. Success to you.
Yes, man. Salute you, man. Much appreciated.